this morning. We're live in Lee Summit, and I thought I'd come and check out the sign for the Jefferson Highway. I haven't done much on the Jefferson Highway lately, and should get back to that. It's fun, and the city really needs, the Kansas City metro area really needs to do something with this, because who needs tourism dollars? Yep, every so often you see one of these signs. This is for a highway that existed early part of the 20th century, before they numbered all the highways. And it's Pine to Palm, Winnipeg to New Orleans. Winnipeg would be the Pine part, and New Orleans would be the Palm part, as you can see by the sign. And as I like to do whenever I get the chance, I do my little driving tour of downtown Lee Summit. I think I better not take the Jefferson Highway this time and go this way, because it looks like there's way too much traffic on the highway. Beep, beep, beep. What are we beeping at? Crunch. And let's get out of this parking lot. As you can see, there's a sign there that says no public parking at any time, 24/7. It's very welcoming. Although, how could you blame people? Those are interesting looking front porch chairs. I'm running a different setup. Since I've been using this a lot, I'm trying to amp up my dash cam setup. Better camera, I hope. But here's downtown Lee Summit, Missouri. Early in the morning. Usually there's only dog walkers and joggers around here. A lot of neat little shops. Building for sale. Wish we could afford it. Maybe not. If I wanted to get coffee, which I do, but not right now. I got things on my schedule. And go have Whistle Stop over there. There's also a local eatery down here that I think is like a favorite among locals, regulars, townies. And it's right here with a neon cafe sign in front, with a cup of coffee above it. Where's that? Oh, that's not a coffee. It looks like a sweet roll. Doesn't look like they're open. Oh. This is sort of what our life is about, although this not particularly this, but they're doing all this construction. That intersection that we were just at, they're about to close for, until April, so they can do a lot of utilities and things like that. But that puts us into the neighborhoods here, Save our school. Yeah, they're planning on shutting down a downtown elementary school. Very controversial. That kind of thing, I don't know why this is, but it always seems to happen after they pass a bond issue or whatever, and then it's like, hey, you voted yourselves more taxation, but we're going to close your schools anyway. I'd be pretty uptight about that, I guess, myself. But I don't know. I don't know the intricacies of that kind of thing. Maybe it's just bad timing. well, we are out of downtown, and I gotta stop saying that. All right. It's a verbal crutch. I'll go up to the cemetery here, and then I'll go back to regularly scheduled. Oh, nothing. I don't know. I like this camera facing me. It's a little wide. I wonder if I can crop it down just a little bit, because when we use these for our live hits, I'm sure they don't want to see my ugly mug on TV. They just want to see the talent. All right, there's the cemetery, and I said that word again. Too much of a crutch. So let's head on back and see what the rest of the day has for us. Man, I tell you, how about this weather? My arm hurts. Whee! I mean, look at this. My window is open. Feels good. Even though it's in the low 50s, which, after a couple of weeks of spring, summer weather, it would be like, oh, cold. But right now, no. It feels like divine. Like, I don't know how to describe it. And today is busy all day, which I like. That's my preference. I prefer to stay busy until the end of my day. Some people even complain that I stay after work too much, and they're like, don't you need to go home? But when you like what you do and you really get into it, and I was really getting into what I was shooting. I was just like, I was in the zone. I was living in that eyepiece, looking and just enjoying. Like, oh wow, look at that shot. Look at this shot. When you get into that, when you do your job and you just get into the zone and you start becoming one with what you're doing, it's like amazing. So hopefully it turns into a good picture-friendly story. But yeah, nothing beats a decent lens with a decent zoom. I mean, I could use, I guess, a constant ISO lens where when you zoom in it doesn't get darker, but beggars can't be choosers, There's a limit to how much money you can spend, and that's one of those things that apparently makes things very expensive, so I can deal. That's why they give you that little waveform where you can see what your light levels are and get it up in the zone. But I actually hate talking about technology and equipment. It should be more about stories and ideas, not tools and how you make the sausage. It should be more on the flavor of the sausage, not the grim process you use to build it. Although I guess when you make something that people like, they want to know how you did it. So I guess. Well, it's my Miller time now, which means coffee. So that's where I'm going. And it's Monday, so you know where I'm going. Yep, this is my happy hour.